guys, welcome to another Stay Fishy Friday. How you guys doing? We have Bigrich here and Skylar. Now Skylar, she's being contained tonight. She's only supposed to talk when she's reading the super chats. Okay? So we'll see how that works out. I don't see it happening, but all right, let's see how many people here before I start this, Tracy. Okay, we're up to 101.
I can start with the first super chat.
No, that one's mine to read. All right, let me go all the way back over here, and I will read off first couple. All right, whoa, there's a lot of talking going on. All right, the first one is from Brickyard Butts.
Maybe I have to contain you.
Okay, Backyard Boats sends $1.99 and says, This is Skylar, in case you didn't know. I'm not a demon. I'm an absolutely pure angel. Wow. I can't believe you didn't get struck down right there just saying that.
What? It's true.
Oh, my God.
I speak nothing but the truth. Facts.
From your trucker mouth.
No, there was no trucker mouth going on.
All week long, I'm telling her, family-friendly show, family-friendly. And then I had to tell her from last week that she wasn't allowed on the live stream this week. So she wasn't going to be on. But our special guest didn't show up today.
I was banished.
And then Reaper couldn't stay and do it because he was here today, and then he's got to be here first thing in the morning. He's going off on a rescue. So I couldn't ask him to do that and stay here. But so that was just me by myself. So it's either me by myself with you guys, which I'm happy to do. Yeehaw! The drinking word is bubbles. I figured it would be easier having her read off the super chats for me so I don't forget or miss anything.
Sebastian said, let Skylar loose. And
No.
hashtag free Skylar. I agree on that one 100%.
Oh my God. Ask her boyfriend. You have to contain her. Trust me. It's she is like a bull in a china shop.
Aww. Suanne did something really nice. She sent in a super chat, and you know what she said for it?
What?
She said, for Skylar's trucker jar.
Thank
you, Suanne.
Oh, thank you,
All right,
Suanne.
I have $5 for the swear jar.
But
now.
I swear, we're setting up the live stream room here, and I asked her, there's a table, and we had to move the computer off the table and down under, so now I can't bend over, so I'm asking her to plug this in and plug that in. I swear to you, the 4 times that I asked her to go in there and plug in this new cable, she hit her head 3 of them 4 times. This is how Skylar is. She's like a kid that just hit puberty and grew 2 foot tall and don't know the size of their own body. She walks into the walls. Just today, she walked into that corner of that wall. Just a second ago. Then, before that, I was like, Skylar, can you stand on this chair? I'll hold it. And pull the long cord. She reached up.
5 minutes ago.
She reached up and pulled the short cord and knocked the whole globe off, and I had to catch it here. It hit me, and there it is on the ground. It didn't break, but I'm like, why did you reach for the short cord? I told you the long cord. You're not listening to me. She goes, I am listening to you. I thought I'd make sure that it was the long one, and I felt to see if there was one on that side. I'm like, well, that's exactly not listening to me. I told you just pull the long one, the only one you can see. She's like, but I am listening.
I agree with Bambi.
What?
I'm still just young.
She's young.
Okay, and then there was another chat. $2 from Michael Jackson. Said, nice mullet, you big, beautiful SOB.
Well, thank you, Michael Jackson. That's awesome.
SOB. I can't say it because I have to. I was supposed to not even be here because I'm not trusted, apparently.
Who's that? Oh, you.
Me. Yeah.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to be
banished.
here tonight. Because of her swearing last week.
I was sent to the shadow realm.
I told her that if you can get by without swearing this week, you can be on next week's. And then it can be ongoing. But she did not get by without swearing. So I told her she couldn't be on this week's. And she was heartbroken all week long. She was like, she'd go in the kitchen and she's cleaning counters and putting stuff away. Can I be on the live stream now, Rich? Like, no. All week long I had to deal with this. She was being extra nice. But,
Well, then you gave me a day from yesterday till today.
For what?
You said, okay, you can be on it for just a little bit if you don't swear.
Right.
From yesterday to today, and how long did that last?
You should have heard her 3 seconds before the live stream started. I got to get it out, Rich, and she's bleep, 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 bleep. Like, oh my God, I can't handle this. You have to contain her, people. I'm telling you. She is just, she's Skylar. I don't know how her boyfriend does it. I don't know. Bless that man's heart. So anyways, let's go on with the Tracy update real quick.
Real quick.
We've got 283.
Yeah, real quick. Somebody asked where Josh is.
Oh, Josh, he got a Christmas present from his brother to go, he said camping. I'm going to call it glamping. Okay?
It's glamping.
They went to a nice, like what do you call it? Wooden.
They went to Hocking Hills, like in a nice cabin.
A cabin, thank you. So they went to a cabin. They got hot tub in there and refrigerator and food and beer and all that and TVs, flat screens on the wall. They're roughing it this weekend.
Yeah.
So, but it was paid for
from
from his brother as a Christmas gift. So.
That's where Josh is.
Yeah, him and his old lady and the baby, Laura, all went. And then I believe Richie and his old lady went. And I don't know who else went, but they had a bunch of people going. And there was a weekend thing for them. So he showed up. He left today at 2 o'clock. He showed up and he fed the big fish for tonight. And then I got to take care of him tomorrow. And then he said he'll be back for Sunday's feeding. So Josh is gone. Let's all, he's going to have a good time. Let's, let him be. I can handle this without him, guys. You have no faith in me? Come on now.
You have no faith in me?
I was doing this before Josh was involved, Go back to the beginning.
All right, we got another super chat from Gaia Aquatic and Pets.
Okay.
For 40, is that euros? Maybe. It might be euros. I'm not sure what.
What's it say?
It says Skylar is a caged birdie. Somebody said... She's a woman full of energy. She's doing so much for you. Embrace her silliness. Another person said Skylar is great.
These people obviously do not know you.
You're gosh darn right, people.
I swear, Tracy has narcolepsy, and Tracy slept all the time. Tracy would get up and help me. This girl, I don't know what's next level past narcolepsy, but this girl can sleep. And if you try and wake her up, hey, we're going out, going on the road to this rescue. Do you want to go with us? That's all you'd hear. And then if you get back from this rescue, and she's like, why didn't you ask me to go with you? I would want to have gone. Because we tried waking you up, and you were the demon spawn. That's why. She don't remember waking up, cussing me out, yelling at me. I shut the door and just walk away. That's it. I'm done. She is, wow. She's something else. She's got a couple of jobs she does around here. Jerry's got his job. Josh has got his job, and I've got my jobs. And now there was a couple others like dusting once a week, taking the things off of the glass shelves and wiping them down. So vacuuming the rugs once a week. Oh, cleaning the bathrooms once a week. That's a big one that we've only been cleaning the bathrooms we use. So. Skylar's, we're working on getting her to take over like these things that are weekly so that she can do one a day and they all get done, so they're weekly chores, but you don't do them all in one day. You do one Monday, one Tuesday, one Wednesday, and all the weekly chores get done and we stay up on it. I can't see, so I thought the house was impeccable and clean and neat and organized, and Mara comes in here and she's like, Rich, you really got to dust this. I'm like, what? And I look over at the glass cabinets with all Tracy's little glass trinkets inside. I'm like, it looks beautiful. And she starts writing her name in the dust. I'm like, oh my God, it is dusty.
Hey.
I didn't see it. What? So your job is to read the super chats, but don't stop me from talking.
Stu Stickland said, I'm using some. No, I can't swear. Give him crap, Skylar.
She does. Don't encourage her.
And then he did the fist bump thing. Look, that was the somebody deleted that. Which mod deleted that comment? Put that back up.
You can put that back up. It's okay. A little ribbon is fine, guys. It's not hate. It ain't hate, So, anyways, let's get on to we have a bunch of people here. Let's get on to the Tracy update. We have 311, so I think it's time to see the Tracy update. Let me go over here and turn on. You notice I'm not wearing glasses tonight because I have to be in control of so many different screens here I'm trying to take care of. There we go. There's Tracy update. There it is. She's got the Tracy background. Now this week we have done. Tracy's been a lot more alert more often, and what's on her face? It looks like she's got a green mask on. Oh, that's the reflection of this TV. from the mirror behind here. Yeah.
We need to get a layered one or something.
Yeah. So, anyways, she's been a lot more alert to where Skylar's telling me that she's watching her go around the thing, and I'm like, no, she has her moments of clarity where she'll look at you and this and that, and like last week I walked around the bed and she slowly she went to this way and looking at me, and I talked to her and I went around the bed, and then within I'd say 30 seconds she ended up turning her head this way and then turning her eyes this way and looking at me to where she can follow, just not quickly. And every once in a while she'd do that. And this week she's done that a lot more. Skylar plays with her.
Well, whenever you're taking care of Tracy and I'm coming over there to help or something, Tracy's looking right at me.
This girl.
And so I gotta let you know.
So Skylar goes and...
Who's in control here?
Stop it. So I'm in the kitchen or something, and doing something in there, and then I hear Skylar in there. She's like, "Hi, Tracy. Oh, you looking at me here? Check on this side of the bed." And she runs around the bed. And she's like, "Okay, Tracy, look at me over here." And she keeps going back and forth. It's like I think she's like taunting Tracy, but she's trying to be nice, and I'm like, "Leave that poor girl alone." But she's doing really good. She's not sick no more. She don't have to worry about that. She's we stopped giving her the medicine we were giving her last week. Let me see what else is good. You know how it's almost 3 years now. This whole time she came home stiff as a board, ballerina feet, and her hands were all curled up like this. Now she's up to where she's loose and she's mobile, like this. Her feet are loose. I can bend her legs. I can do all this. Well, actually, she helps me sometimes. She's into the routine of me changing her. So I put my finger under the back of her knee and I lift up, and she'll take her whole leg and lift it up to her knees bent. And then I can use that to turn her over to change her diaper and stuff. Well, it went from moving from her feet to her knees to her whole legs to lifting her whole legs off the bed to her now, if I'm behind her neck here, she'll lean her head forward and help me get down behind her, So, I mean, she's like trying to be helpful. Well, I forgot where I was going with this.
She's been moving more. She hasn't been still.
No. I don't know how to say this, but for this whole almost 3 years, she's never had her monthly visitor. And it showed up this week. I've never had to deal with it, and and now it was a big visitor knocking on the door. I'm just saying.
Yeah, sorry, nurses.
Yeah, the nurses, poor nurses, but that just means that one more functionality is coming back. She hasn't been doing this. So from the functionality coming from her feet to her knees to her legs to her lifting her legs now up into her hips and stuff like that, I'm expecting more, and she's coming from her head down. She's just don't have no movement in her hands to where, there was a couple times where she put her arms straight up, but, she's never had a thing where she squeezed my hand. Now she squeezes, but it's not a reaction like she's doing it. Basically, if I put my hand in her hand and then I pull away, she grabs on, okay? So that's a reaction. It's not her doing it. So I can keep pulling until she gets nice and tight. And then I'll be like, "Okay, honey." And I set my arm down. I put her arm down. She's not being tight on it at all. I tell her, "Squeeze this hand, honey." And I tap the back of her hand. This hand right here, squeeze it. And, she's done it a few times, but it's been very sporadic and very rare in between to where, she'll squeeze. And I'm like, "Oh, that's great. Do that again. Show me that you can do this, She's not to the point to where she can squeeze my hand on command where she can actually answer a question. But she's getting more movement to her arms and hands now. And now this whole new monthly visitor thing is just more functionalities coming back everywhere, So the fact that she never had a hysterectomy or nothing like that, so she should have been having her monthly visitor this whole time, and she hasn't. It just started back up. So I see that as a good sign and, very helpful and more functionality. And the way she's moving her eyes and turning, it may be slow, but she's still doing it, So I'm very happy with her upkeep. She's been, very good on the hardly needing no oxygen, and Mara turns it down to 1.5 all day long. And then nighttime, sometimes I'll turn her up to 3 or something because, she's sleeping so she don't cough as much as she does during the day, so she don't clear her throat, so her saturation goes down. So I'll turn up the saturation just because I have to take care of her all night long for that 12 hours. it makes it easier for me. But during the daytime, Mara's always got her down. One and a half.
Yeah, 1.5, I would say. Usually she brings it up a little bit before she leaves, but usually she keeps it at 1.
And then she's been doing really good with that. So Mara's got her out, watching TV, sitting in the chair. I think that's 3 hours a day. And then she puts her in this vibrating vest after that, and that's where Tracy ignores you 100%. You cannot talk to Tracy. You cannot expect her to look at you. She's just laying there, just vibrating away, And what it does is different sections of the vest vibrate, and it's a big vibration. It's not a real fine, small vibration. It's a big thuddy vibration, and it knocks the mucus loose in your lungs, and then she coughs it up, and it helps keep her clear and stuff. And it's really great. She loves this time to the point where if she could talk, she'd be like, "Leave me alone." That's the way she seems like when I talk to her there. She I'll come up and talk to her. I'm like, "Tracy, you like this? You enjoy your vest?" And she's always like, give me that look.
Tell them it looks like a life jacket. What do you call that thing?
Everybody, Mara, our nurse.
Mara, come on in here.
I'm not getting.
She won't come in here.
What do you call that thing so you don't drown?
A life jacket.
That's what it looks like.
It looks like a life jacket.
Exactly like that.
Filled with sand. I mean, it's a big heavy thing, and it goes Velcro all around her, and it works great. So everybody saying hi, Mara.
Hi, everybody. I'm not getting on camera because I didn't do my hair today.
Does it look like I did my hair?
You live here. I had to go outside.
Hey,
looking like this.
I did my hair. You girls, something else. So Tracy's doing really good, and I hope you guys enjoy that update. And let's move on to the fish stuff now.
Okay, so there was one question somebody asked from earlier, which is they were asking about the light in the saltwater tank that you have here, and because they said every time that they're going by it, they can't see anything in it. So, what's going on with that?
Okay, we don't have no corals because Hoover had put in. I was just buying. What do you call that? The water you buy from the store, distilled water. I was putting in distilled water because I didn't have the RO hooked up yet, and the corals were doing fine. But then one day we ran out, and Hoover thought it was a good idea just to go over to the big pool pond, submerge the gallon thing, and fill it up. And he put 3 gallons of pool pond in there. Next thing you know, all the corals are dying. I had like 7 of them or something. And then brown algae everywhere, green algae everywhere. It was horrible. So now I don't even try. The fish are in there, and, that's that. So there's no corals in there right now. I'll get back to that when I set up the RO unit. I've got it all ready to go. I've got to mount it to the wall and then run the 2 cables, the wastewater. I'm going to run that to the pool pond. And then the good water I'm going to run to the filling station of the salt water, and that way auto top off system of the salt water. That way, when it goes low, it'll open and let the RO water come through, and when it closes, it stops. So we need a barrel so the RO water will keep running from the reverse osmosis system and fill this barrel up, and it'll have a stop at the top. So I've got to incorporate that in there yet, but I'm not in a hurry because I know you guys have been waiting forever, but that cement has cracked and moved down like 2 inches around that side of the pool. So when you walk, you drop down a 2-inch step, and then you can see the pool. It stays at a certain height all the way across, and the cement was level right here, and now it's down like this. So we have to get under there and jack the cement back up. Please don't come in with the foam and all that kind of stuff. There is a 2.5-foot open area, about 10 foot wide, the whole length of the pool. So this would be multi-thousands of dollars to fill that whole area up with foam. So that ain't going to work. We have to cut a hole in the side of the house because we have not been able to find an entranceway to get under the pool. We have these little 8-inch by 10-inch openings on the side that have been, wood has gone on there with foam around it. I cut one of those pieces of wood out, and I can see in there. I can see the shell of the pool. I can see the underside of the floor. There's about 2.5 foot. I can get under there and crawl, but I cannot get in that opening, and neither do anybody we know. So we have to cut a big opening, I'm thinking, under the deck in the back to where we can leave it and just put a door on it. And then we have to crawl around under there, put jacks under there, put some boards that the jacks can sit on to spread the weight around, and then jack that up. The jacks for like lifting houses with the center post coming up and out of it, and then bring that cement back up level. Then we can fill the saltwater tank with water and start with it, because you know I've got a full life support system under there, fully automated to make it easy and everything, and then everything is Wi-Fi to my phone. So when we set that up, it will be a nice saltwater tank. So right now it's just a fish holding tank. That light that was on there was a XR30 Radeon, and it was a nice, $700 light. But it went bad. It's blinking the circle of death like the old PlayStations used to, and there's no fixing it. So I either buy a new light for it, or I take the lights off of the tank over here and put on there, and I just don't need to. So right now it just sits there and it gets sunlight. The fish that are in there is the albino moray eel, a couple clowns, some tang, a goby, and a bunch of crabs and crustaceans and stuff like that. So
Depth change just says, just remember to
it's
trim,
depth charge.
Depth charge said, just remember to trim the hedges around your deck, Rich. It makes it look bigger. Sorry.
He's been around for a while because he remembers the whole deck thing. You weren't here for that.
Me. There was another question here. What was it? Somebody asked about some of the bass that you got and where were they?
Okay.
And so I think I can pretty much answer that. So all the bass that we have here are
wrong already. Most of the ones that are 1 foot to about 18 inches are in the 1,000 gallon. Okay. There is a huge one in the 3,000 gallon, and then there is a couple of the smaller babies in one of our quarantine tanks for growing out for power feeding. We can't, if we put them in with other tanks, for one, they might get eaten. But if we put them in a big tank with a bunch of other fish, we can't power feed that single fish. So Josh is trying to grow out some smaller bass that are like 5-6 inches. And the big bass that we got in the 3,000 stays on the dark side behind the log. He never comes out except for during eating and at nighttime, So Josh sees him every once in a while. I'll see him if I go in there and I search for him and look for him. I can see like his tail or something, but he hides behind that big wood log back there. That's just his nature.
And then you have your regular bass that out there in the back pond.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch out there.
Yeah, so there's a. So I was gonna say.
Hope that answers your question.
So that's where the bass are. Hold on, I'm trying to scroll up a little bit so I can read some more of the messages.
No, you don't read messages. That's my job. You read just super chats.
Alright.
I'm just saying. Wade Higgins says Slim Rich. Absolutely not. I lost like 15 pounds and then gained back 5, and I'm teetering right here. You know why? Because I cook food for her and Jerry, and then I nibble on this stuff. I just told them today that for the next month, they're going to have to fend for themselves on the food. I'm not cooking nothing. That, I'll buy Skylar, but she eats like a bird. So if I buy her some broccoli, some cauliflower, some carrots, and then, she likes the ranch dip. So I made my homemade ranch out of sour cream and the Hidden Valley Ranch packets, and it's half the calories. So she loves the taste of that even better than the ranch. So I made a bunch of that up for her. I'm going to buy her a bunch of vegetables tomorrow, and she'll just rabbit eat all week long, I'm going to try and go for as long as I can without eating nothing. After I've got tomorrow, we're making BLTs. I bought everything we needed for that. I have been craving BLTs for a while. And then the day after, Josh has got ham hock spinal beans and cornbread. So once this is gone, I'm buying no more to cook for food, So Jerry, he gets his food and all that kind of stuff. And then, Skylar, I'll buy her a bunch of snacks because that's all she does is snack. I get her some cheese puffs and some veggies. She's fine.
Speaking of which.
Okay. There's her cheese puffs.
This is the best brand
And here's
ever.
the thing. She goes and she makes herself dinner, right? So she'll go in there. You can't sit down on the computer. It'll hit keys. Sit it down. She'll go in there and she'll, cut up like 3 sticks of carrots, 1 head of like small little cauliflower busted up into 3. Please put them back away. And then, some, a little piece of broccoli or something. She'll take like 3 bites and put it in the fridge. And 2 hours later, she'll go back to the fridge, take another 2 bites. She eats like a bird. It's the craziest thing I ever seen. So that'll be easy to take care of. I'll buy her everything she needs for that so that she can keep on eating. And Jerry, he's real easy. I just buy things that he can make for himself. Now, as long as there's no food sitting around pre-made, like I've been making food and putting in the fridge, I'll eat that, and I'll grab me a bowl here and there, So as long as that ain't there, I'm just going to go ahead and start my diet now, because I've tried starting the diet and be dieting, but with these two around eating constantly all the time, Jerry can eat. Oh my God, that man can eat almost as much as Hoover did. He eats, and he eats for taste, not for filling. So he'll sit there and he'll have a whole table full of stuff. And then, I'll come in with, stuffed groceries, and I'll make something. He'll put his food that he's got on the table, he'll wrap it up, put it in the fridge, and he'll take the food that I just made and start eating that. I mean, he's just nonstop eating all the time. Jerry, I don't know where he puts it, how he does it, because he's skinny, But I couldn't eat like that. I would gain weight. Right now, I'm pretty much starving myself. Do you see me eating a lot? Seriously. Do you see me eating a lot? Do you see me eating a lot?
No, you don't eat that much.
Why would you not answer me?
Sometimes you do.
Well, yeah, when we make them big meals and stuff like that, I'll eat a whole plateful, and she's looking at me like, because she takes 3 bites and puts it in the fridge. But I'll eat a plateful, of course. If something good, we make stuffed shells, or the other day we made them hot Italian sausages with peppers and onions cooked in spaghetti sauce. Oh my God! And I got these big soft buns. Oh, they were so good. I think I ate 3 of them. But I treat myself with them. Like every time you go downtown Cleveland, you had the hot dog vendors. They had what were they called? The kibasi, the something dog. What was that other dog they had? The poor boy. And then they had the hot Italian sausage, and that's where I fell in love with them, because I got one from there, and I put mustard on it, and with the mustard, with the peppers and onions, and the hot Italian sausage, oh my God, it was so good.
Okay, 1 second. So Christopher Horlatcher just sent in $5. He didn't say anything, but thank you, Christopher.
Aw, thank you, Christopher.
Very nice.
Appreciate that. Now let's go on to this. DIY Joey's coming in March 10th. He'll be here. We're gonna have a live stream and all this kind of stuff, and he was telling me all kinds of different ideas. So he's got a lot to try and help out OFR and trying to change things and make things better. So just gear up for that, because it's happening. And then Bambi McCluskey, she's going to be coming with her husband Sean, and they're going to watch Joey at the Medina fish thing. We can advertise that as it gets closer, but they're coming here and staying here, and Joey's staying here. So I don't know how that's going to go, because me and Joey are going to drink, and Bambi's such a nice sweetheart and church-going person, and even on myself, I'm
an angel, and you're the
you are. She's she's a devil, trust me. But I'm going to be drinking with Joey, so I cannot control that man. You've seen him on many live streams. He says some off-the-wall stuff. So Bambi, bring your earplugs or just earmuffs on, because I can't guarantee your safety and welfare while you're here.
I need some too, because I'm just so pure,
oh
so
my
innocent,
God.
so angelic.
Wow.
And free
Moby Dick
Skylar
of
again.
happiness.
Let Skylar loose.
Please stop. Please don't scream like that. You're tweaking out the mic, and it freaks everything out. I told you that beforehand. All right. Moby Dick of happiness says, "Wait, no sunglasses, no Josh. What's happening?" I told everybody Josh is gone camping this weekend, and it was a Christmas present from his brother. So the glasses I can't wear, because I'm watching that screen, this screen with the comments on it, this screen here to see what you guys are seeing and making sure everything's okay. So I it's harder when you're looking through these. It's really dark. See how dark that makes everything? It's much harder. But when Josh is here, he can take care of some of these screens. I just need to look at this one screen for the comments. So no glasses tonight, but it's so bright in here, I'm kind of squinting, so you won't see my eyes and stuff like that.
All right, Panther, we got a super chat in again. Pamela Rose says, "How are my turtles doing?"
Which turtles is that?
Yeah, Pamela, which turtles were those?
And thank you for the $5.
Yeah, thank you for the $5.
They're part of the last turtles that came in, like the 3. I think it was yellow belly sliders and a matte turtle, and then the other one was red ear and the yellow sliders.
Yeah,
we had 5 altogether.
Yeah, all of those turtles. So I tried my best to rehome all the turtles together. So each group of those turtles were rehomed together.
2 different places.
Yeah, 2 different places.
Each group stayed together.
Yeah, each group stayed together. And then if it was the one turtle that was dropped off, was it yesterday? Well, the fly river turtle. That's what they're called.
Yeah, that's not a turtle we're rehoming.
Yeah, we're not going to be rehoming that one, but all the other turtles are doing absolutely amazing. And we made sure they're going to great homes.
Right. Okay, guys. When you ask questions like, where's Hoover? My mods have been instructed not to even let it through because, you know, if you'd have known the dirty things he did here, you'd understand why I had to throw him out. So we don't even talk about him no more. I tried saying, you know, Hoover moved on and let it go, but nobody's letting it go. So we just don't bring it up no more. Now, I'm explaining it a little bit, but I won't bring it up no more after this. I just don't want you to think it's personal. Let me see what else here.
Somebody said Skylar's the daughter you never had, Rich.
No, my daughter would have been so much sweeter and nicer. Skylar's the devil. You know, the movie Little Nicky? The Water Boy, where Bobby Boucher's mom was like, you know, your girlfriend is the devil. I envision Skylar. She's just she's off the wall. She's trucker mouth. I'm trying to contain her around here. It's a family-friendly show. You got to try and stop swearing. I don't give up. I'm like, Skylar, you got to calm down with the swearing. It's funny, but...
All right, somebody asked why you don't rehome the expensive fish or turtles.
Okay.
Brittany did.
What's that?
Brittany, wait, hold on. We got a super chat just now, so we have to do that one
No,
first.
go back to the question you just asked.
Why don't you rehome the expensive fish or turtles?
Okay. We are hobbyists, and we are a rescue. So go to the public aquarium and ask them why they don't get rid of rare species. Well, because they're harder to come by. Because they cost more. We keep them here on display for the public to see. One. Number two, we keep them here on display for educational purposes. So people can see exactly how big this arapaima gets, how big this ripsaw cat gets, how big this tiger shovelnose gets, how big pacu gets. So if we get something rare, we try and keep it here. You know, and that's that. You know, some people are saying, oh, you're being greedy, you should rehome them. Well, that's just dumb. Okay? Fly river turtles are $1,500 to $2,000 a piece when you can find them. We have our baby turtle, we have a Hubert, and then we have Vicky Roo, the turtle we just moved out of the dog bone and into the bigger pool. Vicky Roo is eventually going to go back to her parents. They gave it up because they had to move, and then they moved into this place that wouldn't allow no pets. But because he had paperwork saying that Vicky Roo, the pig-nosed turtle, or the fly river turtle, was his what do you call that? The animal that you take in anywhere. Your accent dog. Your you're allowed to take in the groceries. Emotional support animal.
Like support animal.
So he had the turtle registered as his emotional support animal. So it was against their.
Did he actually?
Yes.
I didn't even know
They're
that.
going to court over this.
Oh.
So it was against the policy that they could not. Not let him move in there because of this turtle situation. He gave up the turtle, and there was a lot of tears in this and all that. We've been taking care of her, and he's been going to court over this. And when he wins, he's confident he'll win. That's when he'll go ahead and spend whatever money he gets on a nice big tank for her in his new place, and that's when he can take the turtle back. So every once in a while, he'll send me some money for food and stuff like that. So there's another reason. You guys don't understand everything. The fly river turtle we just got in yesterday, that is being held because his 500-gallon tank broke, and he's going to try his best to get another tank. If not, he'll end up giving it to us, but we'll keep it here, and if later on down the line he can get something, we'll give it back to him. We don't have to rehome every fish we get. There's no laws, there's no rules in that, so that's why we don't. I mean, if I get something that I haven't had, we get in a new, I don't know, a pike muskie that's, 30 inches. We're going to keep that. I'm not going to give it out. And people get mad at me. Oh, you got that, you should give it to me. I don't have to give nothing to anybody, people. This is all an entitled state that I don't have to do. I can keep every fish that I get. It's my rescue. I do it to help people out. I don't have to give them away. I do rehome everything, and I do it for free. Find any other rescue that does that. You go down to the APL, you're going to spend for vet fees, neutering fees, dog license fees. You're going to leave out of there $250 with that dog that was free. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that. We give them out for free. We spend my gas, my time, and effort picking things up. We raise them. We keep them here. We get them in good health, quarantine them, and then we decide which ones we can give out and which ones we want to keep. Okay? That's my prerogative. If you don't like it, you guys can go and start a whole nother rescue yourself and do it the way you want, like all these other rescues that sell their animals. And when you sell animals, you really don't care where they go. You're just in it for the money. I'm not. So, that's, I don't mean to be rude or anything. That's just my thoughts on this process, Does that sound okay?
I entirely agree with you. Okay. I mean, you got to have some for show. And then also, in addition to everything that you said, it helps, draw awareness to the fish themselves, too.
Yeah. The one set of turtles went to a turtle sanctuary where this lady has multiple pools in her basement, and it's beautiful over there. She's like, these type of turtles here, these type of turtles here, them type over there, and it's awesome. She's been running that for years. And the other ones went to a family that has kids, and I told them, not to ever sell them or nothing like that. If you can't take care of them, bring them back to us, and we'll find them a good home. So the turtles are well taken care of.
Okay, we got a couple other super chats here.
Okay.
So this one is $5 from OBG Foster. Said, Skylar, true job. Make Bigrich glad he never had a daughter.
She's already done that. She's accomplished.
I mean, I've accomplished that task, I'm pretty sure. And then, look at who we have here.
When her boyfriend comes over, I'm like, oh, you poor man.
Look at who we have here.
What?
Mr. Jim Sheasley donated $10. Jim Sheasley, can you stop being so nice to us?
He's the greatest guy ever.
Sorry, I was yelling. Jim Sheasley, can you stop being so nice to us? No
Yes.
matter what, you're always like either trying to do something to help out this rescue. You're always like just putting thought and effort. I was just telling Rich the other day.
Earlier today.
Earlier today, I said, I've never met anybody that gives better gifts than Jim Sheasley. You were so thoughtful, so kind. But he said, that's BS. You've offered me some very nice fish in the past. And yeah, that's because you've given the rescue.
Oh no, I don't
very
keep
nice.
everyone. I do give them out, but I only give them out to homes that I think are going to be, qualified good home for that animal or fish. We've taken in gerbils and chinchillas and groundhogs and snakes, and we found homes for all of it, and completely free. People leave out of here like, oh my God, I don't have to pay you nothing for this. No, just take care of it. That's all I want. We can't keep every animal that we get, but we like to keep, the more rare things and the things that we can put on display. Like Schwarzenegger out there, he is a xanthic iridescent shark, and we haven't seen another one. And when he goes, it's going to be a sad loss, but he's already, 15 years to 18 years is their life expectancy, and he's 24. He's already 6 years past his life expectancy, and, it's going to be hard when he goes. And that's, he's been with me for 23 years now out of his 24 years because we got him when he was 7 months old.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a tearjerker when he goes. That's going to be horrible. But, he's had a good life, and, he's done well, and he's been loved and well fed, and, so, and Jim, yes, I'm giving you plenty. And now we've got a little, Jim's tank broke yesterday, or whenever he broke. He just told me about it yesterday, and this and that, and we're thinking to, I talked to Reaper today, and we're going to try and come up with a tank to give Jim Sheasley, because he's one of the OFR's greatest supporters, and, he deserves a tank. And we've got a 150, and we've got a 210. The 210 we're picking up in the morning, but we don't know what it's going to look like. Is it just a tank? Is it a tank on the stand? Is it, a Euro braced? Is it, old school with the metal framing? We don't know. Is the silicone all chewed up to where it needs to be resealed? We don't know any of that yet. So we'll decide tomorrow when we get it which tank we're going to give Jim. But both of them are very nice tanks. So, Jim, you got a tank coming, buddy. Happy Christmas, happy birthday, happy New Year.
Jim is seriously one of the nicest people I think I've ever
He is.
met.
And that's another reason.
Thanks to you.
Oh, thank you. Well, I rag on you a lot.
Yeah, you rag on me a lot, but you still do good for everybody else.
And you too. I offered that I'm going to go over and help you move your trailer and get your boat.
Yeah, you did offer to help out with that.
Yeah, see, I try and help. But anyways, you know, we'll find out whichever works best. And either way, Jim, it's going to be a big tank. I think the 150, I believe it's 6 foot, and the 210 is definitely 6 foot. The 150, it might be a 150 tall that's only 5 foot. I don't know, but it's on a beautiful stand. So we'll see what the 210 looks like, and then we're going to make a video of that. We're going to give you a tank, sir. You deserve it. You've helped out the rescue so much.
He's been so kind.
He is. He's a really
thoughtful.
nice guy.
Not even kind, just thoughtful, too.
Yeah, every time he comes, I tell him, stop bringing gifts. He makes me feel bad. And he shows up, and he's got these more gifts, you know. And they're not just like, here, I bought this. You know, some of them are homemade. You know, we've got them dolls over there that are, you know, not dolls, the action figures.
Yeah, they're beautifully crafted.
Yes,
they're beautiful.
They're awesome.
All right, we got 2 more super chats that I have to get through. So there's Sebastian Simon. I think this one's actually euros. 249 says, this show helps me through a rough time. Love OFR. Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope that, you know, whatever rough time you're going through, I hope it passes soon. You know, it stinks, but I'm glad that you're able to get some sort of solace from watching the videos or watching the live streams.
Did you just use big words and solace and stuff? I love it. I see some education coming out of you. I like it. You should talk more like that. And not screaming and yelling because you tweaked out a few people's TVs.
Well, whenever I use big words, you're always like, stop it with these big words.
Oh, I just kid with you.
Pamela Rose, $5, said, as Tracy's best friend, I would think you would know. I love my turtles and stingrays. I love the Bellagio tanks and cichlids, but I love all the fish.
Yeah. I'm gonna stop for a second and you know, make a point about this message right here. Gabriel Morales says, nope, wrong one. Kevin Waldbaum. Yeah, Waldbaum says, I haven't seen Bowser in at least a month. This is a lie, sir. You have not watched the videos. I got so tired of everybody asking where he is, okay? And people are accusing us, oh, he's dead, I know it, blah, blah, blah. You don't show it, you guys are liars, why don't you show the blah, blah. And I went around and I'm like, okay, here is the indoor pool with the stingrays, and this is the arapaima for Brian Barczyk that's going to his, you know, public aquarium. And I walked through and I went into the pool and I go, here is Brutus. He's always right here. And then I looked around and found Bruiser. And there he is. All 3 were on one video about 2 weeks ago. And, you know, it's just agitating to me that you guys, if I don't show a fish, you guys are all jumping up. And I'm not talking about our normal crowd that just totally loves us and cares about us. It's usually a bunch of new people, but you guys are jumping on ship and everybody's agreeing. I had to actually block somebody from the channel because he went on to somebody else's post about it. Yeah, I've tried getting them to show it and they just won't answer me. And then under that he goes, yeah, I had the same thing. And then this guy says, I think they're lying, they're assholes and you shouldn't even support this channel. And I'm like, I'm going to let you stay on my channel talking about us like that? So I banned him from the channel. And then I got mad enough and I banned the first guy that started the problem. I've got enough problems in my life. When you guys got more problems than me, you can tell me how to live, okay? Right now, I take care of my wife, I take care of the rescue, I take care of this house. This is a huge house, okay? I bought it when I had a full family. It's just me and Tracy here, and now Jerry's living in the basement, Skylar's got her room next door here, and, you know, it's a huge house and a lot to do. And then I got to stay up all night, every single night, 12 hours a night, 6 days a week to watch Tracy. And then on the 7th day, I have to stay up for 16 hours watching Tracy. That's 88 hours a week now, which is the best it's been. I'm not complaining. That I stay up all night long doing this. And then I have to still take care of the rescue and the house. And then you guys come in with, oh, you didn't show this fish. You know, he must be dead. But what gets me is you go on to the next step. You know, oh, you guys are liars. You guys are assholes. You guys are... Ooh, I just swore. You didn't swear yet. I swore before you. That amazes me. You know, that kills me. Why don't you comment on what the video is about? Okay? You can ask, can you please show, you know, Bruiser in the next video? Fine. I'll get to it. But, you know, this kind of just, it's ignorance to me, you know? And if you guys want to accuse us and yelling at us, I'll just remove you from the channel. I'm not here to make money. I'm just here to try and cover the cost of the rescue and help me not pay for it out of my pocket. as you guys all seen, IFG just put up a thing about us saying, try to cast shade on us, and he put up our what's that called, that channel that shows how much each channel makes? A TubeBuddy. He put up our TubeBuddy on his channel and our channel showed 1.7 thousand a month. It's 3.4 thousand a month to cover the bills. So I'd like to make more money at it so that I was up to 3,500 a month on YouTube, but for some reason lately everything's gone down on not only my channel, but much of my friends' channels. Everything's gone down. So I'm only making the 1,700 there, and people are like, why didn't you re-answer him? Because he's talking out his butt. I don't care to answer him. I'm not going to feed into it and bring my people over to his channel and try and read the ignorance that he's spewing, So I just let it go, and that's that. But it did show what we make on YouTube videos. So, I'm still, what people don't realize is I'm paying out of my pocket, out of my house money, because I own houses and I rent them out, and to keep this rescue alive. Why should I have to deal with you people yelling at me and screaming at me and telling me I'm a bad person and all that? It's just not worth my time. I've got enough problems in real life, okay?
What also people don't understand is Arapaima, I did not realize this before coming here, but they are really good at hiding. There are usually
how many times have we gone out there and looked for Brutus?
Yeah, Brutus. We're like,
we're looking for a half hour.
Yeah. Like they are magical when it comes to ability. But we do have a few super chats that I do have to get through. So one is from Larry Paul. It says, "Happy to support a good cause." He sent $20. I hope I can tour the rescue soon, or someday.
Of course you can tour. Just get a hold of us, a couple days in advance and let me know, and I'll try and schedule around it. It's rough, but I'll try it. Then hold up before you go on.
AZ Fish Room.
Go on now. See how you don't listen.
AZ Fish Room gifted 5 Ohio Fish Rescue memberships. And then there's one more.
AZ, you're the best. No, talk about that for a minute. Say thank you to
Thank
him.
you, AZ.
Thank you,
AZ.
That's
Fish
the right
Room.
way to do things. I appreciate it, AZ. You're the man.
I'm new to this.
He's done this the last couple of times, and he gives out monthly memberships to these people, and that's awesome of him. That's awesome. Now let me say this. Moby Dick of Happiness says, I've seen you rehome some fairly expensive fish. Not sure where this is coming from. Yeah, we have, but it's something that if we've already got 2 or 3 of them, we can give them out because we don't need 7 or 10 of them to show the public. I want 2, maybe 3 of each big fish to show the public. What if one dies off? Being that big, they're at the end of their life expectancy. So I try and keep things going and growing up. We've got 2 or 3 ripsaws, in the tanks, and then 4 of big ones in the pool. I can show people. So if they die off, you can't go to the store and say I want another 4-foot ripsaw catfish. It just don't happen that way. I have to keep growing them out. So we try and keep what we need to keep our display up and going. And like we gave away that redfoot tortoise. That was pretty expensive. We've given away other sulcata tortoises. They're pretty expensive. We've given away, what were some of the big, flower horns. People were like, oh my God, I got to have them. Everybody was jumping on it. And we gave that to somebody that we thought deserved it and, moved on from there. That was a $80, $100 fish, We give away all kinds of expensive fish a lot of times, but, I was just stating that the guy had said that we keep them all for ourselves. Instead of trying to say that we do give some out, I explained why we keep any of the more rare fish and the more expensive fish. Because if it's more rare, it's going to be more expensive. I mean, they're one and the same, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just, you just guys got to have some understanding. I'm doing the best I can. And, if I just start charging for the fish and I take in, I'm still solving people's problems, taking in the fish that they have no place to go or give out. I take them in for them and then I can sell them all. I can open up a little pet store and just sell all the fish that come in. That's not me doing what I believe in. That's not me, going after what I believe. And that's me just trying to make money. Well, it would be nice if I made the money to cover the cost of the rescue tour. Then I can just do the work that I do and it's not coming out of my pocket. That would be awesome. We reached that for about almost a year now. Things have gone down a little bit, but it was real close to covering its own cost. So, and that's not even covering its own cost. That's me paying for it out of my YouTube money. Anybody that opens a YouTube channel and they're making money with it, that's their money. Well, I'm spending that on the rescue, and it's coming out of the YouTube channel. So that's just more work for me that I do so that it don't come out of my house money. That's my bill money, you know, and I'm still paying for it, whether it's, you know, covering $3,500 or not. It's still coming out of mine and Josh's pocket. We're the one doing the work for the channel. It's not paying for it by. You'd never hear us begging for donations, ever. We never beg for donations. You know, we don't tell people we need this, we need that. There is a, you know, what's that list we call on Amazon shopping list, that if somebody does want to help, here's things that we need. You know, we'll always, you know, say thank you for any kind of super chat or donation or anything, but we don't require it, and we don't ask for it, and we don't push for it. What I would like to do is get the pet stores that cause the problem, that are selling these fish, to pay and get us free food, or sponsor us and give us, you know, $500 a month each store or something like that, to where it's covered out completely out of its own, and my money's back to my money. I can spend it on what I want. And you know what I'd spend it on? If the necessities are covered for the rescue, I would start going for the non-necessities, like Universal Rock's backgrounds on the 4,000 tank, you know, 4,400. That's going to be a big expense, but it would look awesome, you know, stuff like that, you know, things that they don't need. UV sterilizers for the whole system. Let's spend $3,000 on that and just make this thing just pristine, you know, and no diseases, no parasites, you know, stuff like that. That's not a necessity. We've gotten by without that for, you know, 10 years now. It'd be nice to have it, but it was an unnecessary expenditure for something that big, because when you talk about, you know, 4-foot long tubes and you need 10 of them, you're talking probably $8,000 to $10,000 for that UV light system, and then you got to change the bulbs every year. Another expense, about $100 a bulb. So, you know, I would spend it on stuff like that if the cost of the rescue was being covered. Right now, I'm still having to spend on the actual maintenance and just the sheer bills of the rescue, you know. So let me go from there. You see her? She just tripped over this whole. Oh my goodness. She's funny. All right, let's go on here. Kathy says, Rich, that's rude for someone to say that to you. But see, people don't understand. They see this and they're like instantly, oh, he's got it covered with donations, and you know, he should do this or he should do that. I just tell them people, start your own rescue and tell me how it goes. You know what I'm saying? I've gone without eating. I've gone without, you know, clothes. You know what my wardrobe is? I have 8 pairs of black shorts and 8 black t-shirts. This is my wardrobe. Because once I gained the weight from taking care of Tracy and being stuck in the house here, I refuse to buy fat clothes. I want to get back into my wardrobe. So I don't waste money on stuff like that. But I do buy fish food. I do buy, you know, all kinds of things like that.
Sorry for messing that up. We have a bunch of super chats, though, that we have to read through. So the first one is from Jim Sheasley, $20. Okay. Thanks. I keep losing internet trying to watch on the phone. Thank you, Jim. Jim, you are so nice. Oh, my gosh. You are such a nice person. And then Kevin Waldbaum sent $100 in.
Oh, my goodness.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. That helps out a lot.
Rich, I am not accusing you of hiding or concealing anything. I am a fan of yours.
Oh, I know. The guy the question I started answering, all you did was you sparked on something that has been building on the internet. I didn't mean to go personally on you, and don't take it personally. I said I want to talk about this subject for a minute. You know, you just asked where he was, which is perfectly okay to do on any video. It's when you go farther and you accuse and you start calling me names and all that kind of stuff that you just won't be on the channel. You know, you lose. You're gone. You'll never see another episode of Fishy Friday. You know, or actually they can, when you ban somebody, they can still see you. They just can't post on there. They can't say anything.
Yeah, that was $100. So thank you. We appreciate it.
Appreciate that.
We're not taking it personally by any means. Brittany Ziblis. Brittany every week. Come on, Brittany.
And she's one of our mods.
I know. Brittany,
she's such a sweetheart.
On.
This is what I love about this rescue. I meet so many good-hearted, good people, you know. I come from Cleveland, and I hated people. You know, get out of my yard. Why are you here? You know, and I'm ready to fight because, you know, there shouldn't be anybody in my yard. And now, people are at my house all the time. I love people anymore, which I hated people up there, you know, and it's because of people, you know, like Jim Sheasley, Brittany, and Bambi, and everybody else. I mean, you guys are great. You guys, I surround myself with good people, and I feel great. You know, it's a nice, wholesome way of living. You know, there's no drugs ever here. There's no badness. There's no, you know, there might be a wee little bit of drinking, but other than that, I mean, it's a good, wholesome life we're living now, and we're surrounding ourselves with great people. I love it. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so Brittany, and then she said...
Brittany, thank you, Brittany.
She sent $20. She said, Big Rich, here's something for you for your Pantene and special water fund.
Oh, I got to touch my
guys.
hair.
Good job hosting,
Can you smell
Skylar.
the Pantene?
I can smell the Pantene.
No, you
what
can't.
The heck?
You can take this here and you go like this, and people are like, oh my God, your hair
Okay,
smells so good.
So in between super chats, somebody else also said, keep Skylar #Skylar Uncensored.
I would love to. You know, it's not that I'm trying to censor her. It's just that we're running a family-friendly channel, and she's not getting on board. She's fighting me 100% of the way.
Brittany also said, oh yeah, guys, let's get to some drinking cheers in the chat. Whatever beverage you choose to cheers. Drinking word is #Bubbles.
Drinking word is Bubbles.
Yeah,
Did you know it was Bubbles?
I did know it was Bubbles.
What's the drinking word?
You said it was Bubbles.
There's 5 times, guys.
Katie, $2. Thank you, Katie. Said, don't worry about the haters. You're a hero to many.
Aw, thank you. And see, that's another thing. To be able to influence people to do the right thing and to help and to, you know, all that. I get so many people that, you know, run up to me if I go grocery shopping or something, and, you know, they're talking how they think I'm the greatest and all that. And, you know, that does play with you a little bit. You eat that up a little bit. But then they're like, you know, I was out of the hobby and you got me back in, and now my kids love fish and stuff. That's what I'm talking about. You know, keeping the hobby going, doing right, and raising the fish right, teaching about the cycle and starting that so that people don't buy a glass cage, take it home, which is a fish tank, take it home and just fill it full of fish because they want instant gratification, want fish in it now. We gotta, keep educating against that kind of stuff to give fish a better home. Go ahead. I'll let you go.
We have a lot more to go through.
Okay.
I need to catch up here.
You go ahead.
I want to catch up. So Tammy Denny is now a member for 30 months. And she said, we support you, Big Rich. Keep up the great work. Go Team Tracy. Thank you so much, Tammy.
Thank you.
That means a lot.
Oh my God, if this never happened to Tracy, which she didn't deserve this to happen to her, but I'm telling you, if this never happened to Tracy, I would have never gained this weight, and I'm telling you what, this place would be running so much better. I did not realize how much she helped me. She was just like with me all day, and just doing everything I'm doing, and then helping out, and as long as I'd let her sleep, 12 hours a night or something, she was okay on her pills and stuff because she has narcolepsy. I cannot believe how much I've had to take over and do around here that I took for granted before. Like simple cleaning of bathrooms. I haven't cleaned my bathrooms in probably 30 years. They were always clean. It was magical.
All right, Patricia Horsley for $1.99. Thank you, Patricia. She said, can't wait to come and meet you all. We can't wait to meet you too.
Yeah. Christopher Horlocker says, Skylar's looking mighty beautiful today, just saying. You've got a few admirers out there. She's 23, but she has a boyfriend, guys. Just letting you know.
I do have a boyfriend. OBG Foster, $5. Thank you, OBG Foster. Said itty bitty and P titty. Or P titty.
You screwed that all up.
I'm used to Josh.
If you guys remember one of our last... Hey,
Diddy.
don't yell. The mic's right there.
Itty
Please
bitty,
stop.
P Diddy.
Our Brittany and AZ were fighting for the name to be Itty Bitty and Titty, but so many people complained about it, and that they won, so I had to honor their wishes. And AZ's like, Rich, do what you need to do, name them whatever you want, it's okay. So in honor of that, I think it was Brittany that come up with P Diddy. So Itty Bitty and P Diddy.
Yeah.
So that it still fits, but it's not so R-rated. So we went with that.
So they said,
when we truly,
I haven't finished this.
Between me and you, we wanted Bubbles and Ricky and Julian. We did, didn't we?
We did. We wanted Ricky, Bubbles, and Julian. But OBG Foster said, itty bitty and P Diddy named under a video this week for the first time. Thanks, Josh. And also, thank you, OPG Foster, once again. I really appreciate the $5.
Aw, thank you.
And then Sue Ann for $5. Thank you, Sue Ann. She's also the one that said that you need to uncensor Skylar.
Right.
So I like you, Sue Ann.
Here, read this one. Right here.
Alright, Bucky Doe Downer said...
Yes.
Skylar, where's Bruiser? He's out there! What do you mean?
That's what I put on there too. He's out there. And you know how many people have called me a liar for
it?
it?
Yeah, we already answered that. I told you. We can't find Brutus sometimes.
And he's a 6.5 foot Pima. He lines up against the wall right under the plants. And I swear I've gotten nervous. Did he jump out? Let me go running around back and see if he's back there flopping around or dead even. You know, I'm got so nervous I couldn't find him. And so I mean they do hide and they come out with feeding. Yeah, we haven't had much feeding videos. I'll do another turtle cam pretty soon, and you'll be able to see them.
All right. Well, I got a lot more to go through.
Okay.
So there's Sue Ann, $5. Thank you, Sue Ann.
Thank you, Sue Ann. Appreciate that.
Thank you very much. Stop acknowledging the haters and give love to the new Fishy fam. Weed out the haters. I agree, 100%. We have some more. There's Alexandra Stangl. She said she sent $20. She said a little something for your awesome rescue and for
thank you so much.
For any of the fish that died and for their dead friends and their dead cousins.
Well, they don't need no money.
There's not many said that as many dumb people are asking dumb questions. There's not that many people that die, or there's not many people.
Fish. Oh my God, Skylar.
There's not that many fish that die here. But thank you so much, Alexander, for that. I still have some more.
Oh yeah, you've got a bunch here.
I know.
Okay, I'm up to the Brittany Ziblis. Go ahead.
All right, Lori Kish. I don't know who that is. Just kidding. I love you, Lori. Hi, Mom. She says like and share $5. Thank you, Lori. Love you, Lori.
Thanks, Lori.
Yeah, get your butt on over here because we've been trying to get you over here for a while now, and I haven't seen you here. There's Mary Dean at $2 says, love OFR and my fishy family. Hashtag Team Tracy. Aw. That's nice. Thank you, Marie.
Okay, let me stop you real quick. Brian Jennings says, Rich, is there a second part to the video wherever you guys speak your side of the stingray thing? No, because we told our story. Rod was here and picked up the rest and told his story, and everything was done and over with. And then people, because it wasn't my job to tell anybody we sold anything or anything for Rod. They incurred a lot of expense in that whole move. So it wasn't our business. We just didn't say anybody, and people are like, "Oh, the stingrays are disappearing." So we had a couple deaths, and things happen. But we said what we said, and then even after that, if we would have screwed over Rod like that and just killed all of his rays. Why is he helping us out like when Reaper went to New York? He offered to give Reaper a hotel room for the night. Rod has come back since then and done the what's that called, the mermaid videos with us. I mean, we have a great relationship and everything's fine. I don't see why people are trying to cast shade and cause problems when there isn't no problems. There's enough problems in real life. So we didn't even answer them. We just let it go. It's been running for 12 days. It's got 5,000 views. I mean, it's nothing, guys, nothing. It's aggravating to watch, so we just don't even acknowledge it. It's over with. There's no second part now.
All right. So should I continue then with the rest of the chats?
No. Bubbles.
Should I continue now?
Yes, you can continue.
All right, Daniel, $4.99 said, do you worry about the internet haters poisoning your system like they did predatory fins?
Not really, because everybody that comes here truly generally wants to come here and they're amazed by the fish. And if we got like an open house, we don't leave people alone like that. There's a bunch of people in there we don't know. There's usually Skylar, Jerry, Josh, me, Reaper, Lori. Our mod came up one time and helped watch people. I mean, we have all kinds of people here. Luke used to come over and watch people and stuff like that. I mean, we kind of watch out, you know. We have everybody sign a waiver, and then they go in and they look at everything. And we have a person down every aisle to make sure that nothing shady happens, just in case. Not that we're looking for it, not that we think it'll happen, but when you're open to the public, things like that can happen, you know. So I don't think they would, but just in case, we watch. But, you know, it's for the most part, people come by here, you know, they bring their kids, and their kids are just awed and amazed, and now they want a tank, and they want fish, and, you know, they start their whole sickness, let me put it, to where they want a tank, and then they want a bigger tank, and then a bigger tank. And next thing you know, they're sick in the mind like me, and they have too many tanks.
That's what happened to me, exactly.
See, you had the sickness.
I started out with a beta fish, and then what happened there?
Oh, yeah, you got other fish, and then other fish, and then other tanks.
And then bigger tanks.
Right, yeah. You got the sickness. Did you do this one?
I have to do this one right now.
But
I'm not on there yet.
No, this is way back in the back.
No, I'm way back in the back.
No, you're ahead of me here. Listen to me. Please pay attention. This was it wasn't a super chat. It was a member. Somebody joined the membership. See, you're looking for it. It's behind you. Trust me. Anyway, Tammy Denny, member for 30 months. 30 months, people. Thank you, Tammy. That's awesome. Tiger Shovel Nose, we support you, Bigrich. Keep up the great work.
Yeah, I did that one.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Then that was my bad. I'm sorry.
I'm keeping up on it. Here, hold on. Give me a second. I have to get
See,
back
now
to
you
the
lost yours where you were.
Okay, so I just went to that one. Brittany Ziblis, $50. Thank you,
Oh,
Brittany.
Brittany, stop.
Why
I
are these
appreciate
people
it.
so nice?
Because they're awesome people. We went to the Chicago Aquashella, and they wanted to take us out to dinner. And dinner was like, they took me, Josh, and Hoover out to dinner with AZ and his wife Brittany, and we had the best time of our life. And it was like $280. You know, I'm like, you know, I'm trying to leave a tip, and they wouldn't even let me do that. You know,
Oh, jeez.
they're just awesome
But
people.
Brittany Ziblis
Awesome people.
said, so $50. She's love you, Brittany. In all fairness, Skylar's slip-up is pretty hilarious. Itty bitty and pea titty.
It gets said twice tonight.
No. She said it with
But
D's.
that was their name,
it's
though.
Tiddy.
Oh, okay,
It's
that's better.
titty. It's not, you know, the other one. It's titty. With D's. And then somebody said, Skylar, are you an artist? Love the miniature house building. That's not a super chat, but yeah.
Well, you know what? We should show that, you know, on one of the videos.
Oh yeah, well, I'll bring up. So yeah, actually, I do a lot of artwork, and I am an artist. I work on miniatures, and I work on doll houses.
Scam artist.
Hey, stop it! I do high quality stuff. I'll show it on it. But yes, I do that.
She uses popsicle sticks to make wooden flooring slats for her doll houses, and then she stains them and makes it look awesome.
It looks like real wood flooring.
Yeah.
I do everything by hand. Tammy Denny for $5. Thank you, Tammy.
Aw, thank you, Tammy.
Says, hit the like button, Fishy family. Let's support our Fishy Friday. Aw, I appreciate that. Thank you. Joanne Anellis for $5 says, I look forward to Fishy Friday. It always makes my week. It helps me so much last week because I lost my mom. Aw, Joanne, I'm so sorry about that.
I'm so sorry for your loss. That's horrible.
I'm so
That's
sorry.
terrible. I lost my mom like, I don't know, 6 years ago, and we were kind of estranged.
Yeah.
It still was terrible for me. I mean, it was like I was left alone in this world, you know? I didn't have nobody left. It was horrible.
Joanne, I'm so sorry, but I'm glad that, you know...
You sound like you're going to cry now.
I know, I'm
Oh my
about
God.
to. That made me sad.
Oh, my goodness.
Joe, I'm glad that watching the show makes you feel at least a little bit better.
Hey, I love all you guys. You're all part of our Fishy family. You know, if you get, you know, any kind of, you know, family feeling, great. That's awesome. I'm glad I can be here, and we can be here and help. And, you know, we've had many people that were like, I was going through a terrible time in my life, and it was your videos that helped me out. And it's stuff like that makes me feel so appreciative for the hard work that I put in. And you know, Skylar, she don't understand. You know, I push myself and I keep going, and she's like, I need sleep. And I'm like, come on, Skylar, let's just go do this. I'm tired. And she gets a little attitude-y with me. Then she walks away and goes to sleep. And I'm like, okay, I'll go do it myself. And she just don't understand how I can keep going and doing that, but I'm not. I'm just, you push yourself to get things done and to get ahead and to help people out. And like I didn't want to do what we did this morning, but I had to get up and do it. I had there was tours scheduled, there was people coming by for this or that, and I totally did not want to. I did not sleep last night too much. I was at, I think, 4:30 or something. I fell asleep finally, and I did not want to get up, with Tracy at 6:30. So I had to get up. I got Tracy, and then I wanted to lay back down and go to bed. I just did not care about nothing. I wanted sleep, and then the people started knocking at the door. People started calling, and I'm just like, okay. And then I finally got to, I think it was around noon or something. I went and took a nap.
Oh, maybe, but we got a bunch of other things that we have to get through.
Okay, go ahead.
So AZ Fish Room once again gifted 10 Ohio Fish Rescue memberships.
Oh my goodness.
AZ Fish Room, come on.
That's Brittany's husband, guys. Brittany's husband. They're a beautiful couple.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
Those are the best people. So
Thank you, AZ.
I want to get through the rest of these because there's one big one coming up here. So super chat.
No,
whatever.
Everyone matters, not just the big ones.
Well, I said I want to get through these because there's a big one coming up.
Yeah, stop it.
Everybody matters, no matter what you donate.
Thank you.
Even if it's $1, everything is equally as important.
So people don't understand.
Anybody.
We have 159,000 followers. If everybody donated $1,
yeah, exactly.
we'd have $159,000. I wouldn't know what to do with that. I'm like, okay, you're getting a new tank. You're getting a new tank.
I worded it very poorly. I'm sorry about that.
Thank you.
Any donation matters. Even if you can't donate, just supporting the channel still matters.
People mailing fish food and stuff, which helps.
Yeah, anything matters. Even if the fish food's half opened, a third of the food left in it. Like, that'll still matter and count.
It still matters, yeah.
It still helps out with the
Don't
rescue.
throw it away. Send it into us.
So don't worry. So I did not mean to come across that way, but so Bill Smith for $4.99 says, how much money would it cost for you to shave your head on live stream? How much?
What was that?
How much money would it cost to shave your head on live stream?
Oh no, absolutely not. I just got okay. I know there's people out there with longer hair than me, but I won the mullet contest for the United States, right? The Guinness Book of World Records got hold of me and said, you won the mullet contest. We want to bring you down here and do a photo shoot and all that. And I'm going to go do that. So I'm not cutting my hair for nothing right now. We measured it wet, and it was 38 inches from my part to the bottom of my hair, past my butt. So, when it's wet, it ain't curly and don't shrink up and swivel up. It's longest. So I'm going to go do that next. And if I can get into the Guinness Book of World Records, I will knowingly get in there knowing that I have the longest mullet in the United States, but I don't have the longest hair. I know there's people out there with longer hair than me. I know this, but they weren't in the mullet contest, and that's what they're giving the record for. So I'm going to go do that, and I will not cut it. After that, sheesh, if you let me keep the long hair in the back, I'll shave the top for a certain amount. You know what I'm saying? Go bald for a little bit. I'll do that as long as the length can stay. This can't go nowhere.
All right, Rich, I got some more to get through. We got some good ones here.
Okay.
Well, they're all good ones. But these ones... Lots of fish food. That's how I'll describe it. Ones that'll help out with lots of fish food. Kevin Waldbaum sent in $380.
Oh, my God. Thank you, Kevin.
Seriously,
oh, my goodness.
Thank you, Kevin.
Amazing. Thank you.
And he said, this makes $500 for me tonight. I hope it feeds a lot of fish or keeps gas in the van for Reaper.
That's a tricky thing. I have to fill up a spare 5-gallon can and put it in the van and strap it to the side just for Reaper because he keeps running out.
Do you remember the first time he ever drove me home? And
I don't.
Okay, the first time he ever drove me home, right? We were driving home, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm out of gas." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? How are you out of gas?"
Don't you live back in the boonies where there's like not gas stations
no,
on every corner?
And he's like, we might have to call somebody. And I was like, "What are you talking about? Like, this doesn't happen to normal people." He's like, "This
when you
happens
get
to me
down
all
to
the
half,
time."
you fill it up.
Yeah, but he was down at 0, and we
Oh, my
limped
goodness.
back to the gas station, so he needs that.
Okay, listen. Ken Cummings wants to know. Oh, and thank you so much for that. That was amazing. And you know what? We're gonna do. I'll let you know on next live stream what we did with that money. It's going to be something for one of the tanks. Okay, so we can let you know that it's because of you that this tank got done this. You know, but when you get larger sums of money, you got to do something special with it. You can't just let it, blow away on little things. You know, we need more food, pay the electric bill, and it's gone. When you got large sums of money like that, I want to do something big with it so that it changes something, makes life better for something.
Okay,
wait, hold up. Ken Cummings says, Skylar, what are you going to do when you meet Joey for the first time? DIY Joey, I'm sure he's talking about. What are you going to do? Are you going to say hi to him, or are you going to be like, oh, I love you? He's one of your heroes, ain't he?
I'm not going to answer that question because I have another question. I have another one. Okay. Crawdaddy Quando sent $20 with 2 fish emojis. Thank you, Crawdaddy Quando.
Yeah,
say thank you. No, say thank you, Crawdaddy Quando.
Crawdaddy Quando. What's the problem?
All right. Then we have more still. Piffy. Itty Bitty P Diddy and Piffy.
What?
Somebody's name was Piffy. Itty Bitty P Diddy and Piffy.
Okay.
Looking forward when you sell some of the cichlids. Planning on buying
Yes.
some.
Now, see, we don't sell any of our rescue fish, but the cichlids are getting out of hand. And Greg Woodstock's supposed to come here soon over the wintertime and rebuild each end as a cichlid housing enclosure to be able to breed more. So we'll have even more cichlids. So beginning of spring this year, we're going to do, all the baby koi that we have, we're going to come out there and give them up, for adoption, and also the cichlids. So people will be able to get actual OFR branded cichlids that were born at OFR and grew out here, So we're going to do that at the beginning of spring. And we always do it really cheaply so everybody can get, some of these, oh, my cichlids came from OFR, or, as in my case, my koi came from Shack. We're going to auction off some of the not auction, but, sell cheaply some of the Shack koi babies because they're the ones that we raised here from eggs. I'm going to keep all the butterfly koi, and we're going to go ahead and sell off all the other koi because we've got way too many koi now. So we're going to go ahead and let you guys get, for the first time in 2 years, Shack koi. So,
all right. We only got 12 minutes left. I still have a few more I have to go through. So Richard Simpson, $100. Have Reaper get Lavaca some good clams.
Well, thank you for that $100. We do have 3 new
Richard.
puffers, and we will buy them their first little clams. We'll try and find some small ones for them and go from there. But sadly, Lavaca is gone. We did a whole video on it. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. She was amazing, and one of the puffers came from her dad that she came from in the first place that gave us Lavaca. He bought a baby Mabu puffer and sent it to us. And then the pet store that he bought it from, which I'm sorry, I was not prepared for this. I don't remember the name. I will get that and put it in one of my videos so that they get the recognition again. They donated one, and then Jason Plecos and Cichlids donated one. So we have 3 baby Mabu puffers, all about 4 to 5 inches now. And they are eating so good. They are definitely doing great.
They are doing absolutely amazing.
Yes.
Okay, so Raheem, apparently I said the currency incorrectly, so I don't know what it is. But 100 of something. From Raheem. Thank you, Raheem.
That's our
for
buddy
that.
Raheem.
I love you, Big Rich. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Yeah, that's
There you
right.
go, Raheem.
Hey, you didn't
There you
click
go.
it first? What's wrong with you? And then the Fahaka guy, member for 2 months. Thank you, the Fahaka guy. And then I think there's one more. 1 second. I screwed up here.
Oh my God.
I'm not swearing.
This guy needs to be removed, not just muted.
Oh.
Okay, that's done.
Oh my God.
You see that? Do you see what he said? Unbelievable. Lori, you did good, but I took it one step farther and just banned them.
Alright, so there's more that we have. Oh, crap. Oh, I caught myself there. Did you hear that?
Yes, I'm the only one that swore so far tonight. You are doing really, really good. You are being contained. I didn't think it would ever happen.
Alright, so after Fajika, the Fajika guy said $4.99. Much love, Rich. Hope all is well. Hold on, why is it going up? When you go take pictures for Guinness World Records, wear an OFR shirt. Maybe it'll help boost some subscribers. I agree with that one.
Yeah, but see, I've been trying to grow out my long hair here because, okay, if you remember back in the 80s, there was a thing called the feather, Sean Cassidy, all that, and it'd get short to longer to longer to longer, and that would be that. And then your long hair hung down after that. Well, I've been trying to do that, but this hair on the side isn't quite long enough to reach the top yet. Well, it's getting there. But here's the thing. If I can take all this hair here and put it up in the ponytail towards the front and then cut it off, it would be perfectly feathered straight back. And, that's what I'm waiting to do. So another maybe 2 months, because I'm dealing with I go outside in the wind and it's just horrible. I got no... The hair is not trained whatsoever.
All
it's
right,
horrible.
No, we got 2 more. We only got 8 minutes left.
No, stop it. I can go as long as I want.
Okay, Chris Kersey, what car did Reaper buy with the donation from Rod?
Okay,
so
Reaper has not. Oh, the donation from Rod? How did they find out about that?
I don't know. They just said that.
We just got the donation from Rod today, and Reaper hasn't even seen it yet. So we got to let that go. We did not buy a car yet with the donation that we've gotten. We got an anonymous donor, which she knows who she is, and she's a sweetheart, donated $3,000 towards Reaper's car. So then I started up the GoFundMe, and we got $2,500 from that. So now we're at $5,500 for Reaper having a new car. Well, he has his truck at home that he has worked on all this week to get fixed. It got towed to a place. They're replacing the power steering lines. And then he's putting that up for sale and hopefully getting, $800 to maybe $1,200 for that. And putting that with this money. So now, let's say even $1,000. We'll have $6,500. His brother wants to help him. Let's say maybe $500. So we're going to have $7,000 to buy Reaper a car from all of you people donating and everybody helping out and, just good people. Now, Reaper, he don't ask, he don't nothing. He comes over here all the time and does his videos, and he helps out around here a lot. So if there's anybody more willing or earning of this, it's nobody but Reaper. I mean, nobody works harder than him. So I am happy to be part of this, happy to be able to get him a car, and I'm going to go ahead and pick out, he told me he wants something good on gas, small car, possibly hatchback so he can still move fish. So Honda Civic, Toyota Camry, something like that, a little car like that. He wants this, so we're gonna look at a bunch of cars, and I'll keep sending him cars until something catches his fancy, and I'm only gonna send him things that are on a good deal, So we're gonna find something on a good deal that catches his fancy, that looks nice and drives nice and low mileage, and this couldn't have happened without you guys, so thank you. But Rod sent in a donation. It was a joke, okay. It's not real money. It's movie money, and it was funny. I opened this up. I'm like, oh my God! And then I read the note, and Rod's like, oh wait, it's right here. Okay, let's read this. Let's pull this up and out. Okay, the note goes, Reap, for crying out loud, get yourself a new set of wheels, Rod. And he sends this. It's a pack of $10,000. But on the back it says for movie purposes only. When I first opened it, I'm like, oh, I saw the $10,000 band. I'm like, oh my God.
All right, ready?
Rod's funny. No, I love this guy. He's great. Do you remember him sending me when his son was born? He sent me a diaper full of Nutella, and I thought it was real. And Josh wouldn't let me. Josh opened it, and he was coming at me with the diaper, like close to my face, and I was swearing I was going to hit Josh if you touched me with that. I thought it was all real, He had me running from him all night. It was terrible.
Okay,
terrible.
Well, we got another donation, right? And
okay.
I'm all prepared for this donation.
Okay.
It's from AZ Fish Room, and they said, Skylar, eat 30 cheese balls in 30 seconds and I'll donate $100. No, you can't take one. I have to put another one in now.
30 cheese balls in 30 seconds. Hang on. Let me get a timer.
Yeah, he's going to donate $100.
All right, let me get to my timer.
Do you have a hairband on you?
No. And none down here. Okay. So let me go to a timer. All right, let me set this for, this is minutes. Let's go all the way down to 0. All right. 20, 17, 15, 12. Look at you. You're not going to be very ladylike, are you?
Well, no. 30 seconds? 30 cheese balls?
Hang on. Okay, here's 30. I'm going to count down. I don't know why it says 10 on here, but I have 30 seconds. I'm going to hit start. 3, 2, 1, go. 29. Oh, look at her. She is not a lady. 23. Keep going. Keep going. 18, 17, 16. Oh my God, Skylar. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Oh, you still have a bunch left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wah, wah, wah. She still has all these left. How do I stop this? There we go. You got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That means you got 11 done in 30 seconds.
Oh, dude. You know, I was expecting, the...
Put 11 more on there.
Are you going to try to do it?
I'm going to try.
All right, easy. So, wait, let me double count. Make sure.
There's
1, 2,
19
3,
here.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
Let me
16,
go on
17,
with this.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I actually just had 30 in my hand.
Now,
Exactly.
you did not. There's 30 on here, right? You see, You guys see this. I'm going to try this because I feel that she failed miserably, okay? I know she already lost the money.
Oh
this
my
ain't
God,
for the
Brittany
money.
Brittany Ziblis just said, here's half the money. Let's see Jerry win.
Oh, no,
Thank
Jerry
you.
would win.
She's at $50 though. Thank you, Brittany.
I'm going to do it just to see if I can beat that because that looked easy to me, and I cannot believe that she didn't get it.
All right, let's see.
Set you a timer.
All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll tell you when to go. Hey, get your hands ready.
I'm ready. Wait, let me fill up a bunch in my hand here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have bigger hands than me.
Okay,
You have
come
an
on.
advantage. That's what I'm blaming it on.
Set a timer up, you guys.
Here, 1 second. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
It's so dry.
Do you see the problem I was having? I was trying to wet it down, with my special beverage, but special beverage and that, do not do it. You have 11 seconds left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, there's some in my hand here.
How many did you get? Because I think I got more than you.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 left, not 19. Oh, you can't do that. That's impossible. That is so dry.
We tried our best.
So we tried our best. Oh my goodness.
Wait. So 19.
Now I gotta go brush my teeth.
Between us, we did 30 though.
in 1 minute total. Oh my goodness. That's too cheesy and too dry.
All right, it's 7:30 right now though too.
That's okay. We used to go to 8 every night, you know.
Really?
It was Josh that wanted to go less, you know. So I'll go to 8.
I'm trying to
I
read
love hanging out with these people.
Trying to read the.
Oh my goodness. I thought I was going to get that. But once I put like so many in my mouth, it was just so dry. It was
Now
like,
you understand why
it was
I put
like
the drink
eating
in my...
sand.
Now you understand, like
Wasn't
how
it?
like
A mouthful of sand.
Yeah, that's why I shoved a bunch in my mouth, and the plan of action originally was to shove this in. I don't want to word it like that.
I did double what you did, but I still failed miserably. there's how many left? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 left. So I did what was that 18? Yeah, I did 18. You did 11.
That's still good, because I'm under half your size.
Oh my god. Raheem says, "Hey Jim, can you ship Bigrich and Reaper action figures? Grab them over there for me. I want to show these to people." Here, no, while you're over there, go ahead and just put them right in front of the camera.
Here's 2 of them.
Put the mermaid one down. Give me this one. Now get the Josh one or Tracy one, whatever. Ouch. Okay.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Now this is the Bigrich wrestling. I got a net and a fish. You see Bigrich with the hat and the scarf and the glasses, and then this one here is the Tracy one. Look at her picture up there. These are great. And then Jim did me in the mermaid outfit when I did the mermaid thing. I got big old coconuts. These are hilarious. Jim's the best. That's some funny stuff right there. None of this has anything to do with fish, people. I don't think we've helped anybody out tonight. Can we get to the fish and help people? Oh, someone said bubbles. That was Sue Ann again. Aw, Kelly Ramos says, "I want to know, why is Rich so damn handsome?" I don't know. It's just good genes, sweetheart. I never see it. I think I'm old and chubby. And Tracy was like, "You got a great butt," or "You're so, cute." And I'm like, stop it. I don't see that. I used to be cute when I was young and, but I don't see it no more. Wow. Some of the mods are deleting some of these. That Christopher Horlatcher says, "Skylar definitely is good eye candy," and then says, "Sorry, Rich." Why would you say sorry, Rich? It's okay. If you like Skylar, you like Skylar. It's okay. No biggie. She got a boyfriend, but I'm sure she'll like the comment. Look, my lips are all orange now. Hip Hop Hillbilly says, "We need an adult channel hosted by Skylar in that sailor mouth." You do not. You will. I can't even say anything about this. She's so hard to contain. She will just do irreparable damage to every channel she's talking about. So she's just, oh my God, she's got such a trucker mouth. It's crazy. Sue Ann says, "My 2-year-old granddaughter calls me Grandma Fishy." Oh, that's adorable. I love that. D. Rico says, "Skylar is so awesome." You've got quite a bunch of admirers on here.
I know. I might have to push you off this chair so I can sit in there.
You can't sit in the lead chair.
I might have to.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, so Brittany Ziblis sent another $20. Thank you, Brittany. Brittany, you keep sending so much money. She said, "Hey, Big Rich, play Genuine Pony for us. Eat and try AZ's new challenge."
Who
Big
said
Rich,
that? Who said that?
Brittany Ziblis.
I told her then. She knows that that's the only song that if I'm drinking, I will dance to. Because I just can't hold and contain myself. Genuine Pony, oh man, I'm grinding all over Tracy. I'm like, come here, baby.
OBG Foster sent $2. Thank you, OBG Foster, for cheese balls to help.
She's
with the
such a
next
sweetheart.
week. Thank you, OBG Foster.
I dare anyone to send us in a video of them trying the cheese ball thing and get 30 cheese balls in 30 seconds.
Dude.
It's great at first. You're like, oh yeah, crunch right through it, crunch right through it, crunch right through it. Wait, it's building up. Crunch through it, crunch through it. Here's more. Oh my God, it's I couldn't even talk. I'm like, it's so dry.
That's the point. And then I made the big mistake of trying to use my special liquid to help wash it down, and that made matters way
your
worse.
special liquid?
My special liquid.
What is that? Wait, what are you drinking there? You're drinking
I'm getting
zero water.
Yeah, zero Gatorade. Special liquid.
Zero Gatorade.
Yeah, it's my special
What
liquid.
makes it special?
It's zero.
No, it's vodka.
My vodka Gatorade. I'm trying to keep things family friendly here, Rich.
You can be family friendly and
You're the one messing. You're the one.
I'm not messing. I drink vodka. It's still family friendly. We're not swearing.
Well, you were.
I swore one time tonight.
How many times have I sworn?
None. I'm amazed. I'm totally amazed. Wade Higgins, thank you so much. She says, Tracy is just resting. She'll be awake soon. I love that. I tell her every day that she needs to come back. I tell her about her granddaughter. Every time she's in one of them more alert moments, I tell her about, her granddaughter and all this stuff. And she hasn't even got to hold her yet, And it's just, Tracy would lose her mind because we had 3 boys. Everybody in my family's a boy. There's no girls. And now my son had a little baby girl, and she's the cutest little thing. Tracy would lose her mind. Tracy would just be nonstop, over there. Even if I wouldn't allow her over there, she would be like, oh, nope, I'm going. I don't care what you say. She would go. And she would, that little baby girl would do so much for bringing Tracy back. It's amazing. Team Tracy, pink, pink, pink. Alexander Strangle. Or Stengel. Is that? Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me see here. What else we got? You got any more that you need to read?
No, I already read them all.
Oh, good girl. They always say they have... Okay. Bruce, what are your thoughts on the attitude of the Elmira? That attitude on that fish is so awesome, isn't it? He not only attacks fish, he attacks the tongs, he attacks anything you put in there. He's just amazing. I love that. He's one of my favorite fish, like the electric eel, because when you put food in there, he will bite it and then he will zap it. Even if it's a shrimp, a dead shrimp, he will bite it and zap it and light up the OFR sign on the front. I mean, that tickles you. You gotta love it. The Elmira, wolffish, the thing, the Pyra, eating the fish. They come by it and they swim by it and then wham, they do this big circle and they got the 2 big fangs sticking through the whole shrimp. It's amazing looking, like a big saber-toothed tiger. Amazing looking. What else? Brutus, the way he pops. I love some of these fish that eat like that.
I don't like that
if they've got
anymore.
attitude, you do like Brutus. You
anymore.
made a mistake and that was it.
And now
It was a mistake.
I have an injury.
You do not.
Well, look at the next one below that. Rich, do we have
You
to
stop
put you
it.
in timeout? I think we have to put Rich in timeout.
Hey,
I
Kathy,
agree.
I'm sorry. I got a little itch in my eye, Kathy. That was Kathy Aponte.
Hey, there's 2 for you.
I didn't swear.
Yeah, but you did something no.
See, Michelle Barnhill says, or Barhill says, I can't read that. Is that Barnhill? Says, P. Diddy is much better. Yes, I agree.
And I think Bubbles, Ricky and Julian's the best.
Yes, that was my pick because we watched Trailer Park Boys. Bubbles, but, AZ won with Itty Bitty and P. Diddy. So, that's what they're named.
Aw. Brittany Ziblis sent another $10 and said, Bigrich, Skylar, I'll go to Menards and buy that big old cheese container. I'll send a video with AZ timing, me completing 30 cheese balls in 30 seconds.
Oh, you can't do it, Brittany. You can't do it.
I love everything dry. Hashtag well done steak. Okay, first of all, thank
Steak
you for the $10.
should not be well done.
No, thank you for the $10. Second of all,
Thank you.
you are messed up in the head for liking $10. Or, not $10. Dry steak.
Well done, dry
Well
steak.
done steak. No, well done, Brittany.
Katie says, I want to see more of the dollhouses. I will show them.
Oh, yeah.
Like a little, an update feature on
When you do an update video, show my dollhouses off. I have about 12 of them, I think, right now.
Okay, let me see what else we got here. Bigrich, Raheem says, Bigrich, please get a Lynx catfish someday. We had a Lynx, and someone offered us the trade of the century for it. That we had to get rid of the Lynx to get what he was willing to trade for it. So we're looking to get another big Lynx cat. They're awesome. I agree with you, Raheem.
AZ Fish Room said, do you want to try again with 45 seconds for 30 cheese balls for $100? I know,
so.
I'm getting them ready for you.
Not me. No, I would not have made it. Well, I may have made it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But anyways.
You want me to get you some water?
Let me ask this.
So I'm getting these ready.
Bucky Dowdowner says, Big Rich, ever think of turning all the tanks upside down so they don't hold water? No, because when we get tanks in, we have people here and we set the tanks aside, and then, they're sitting out there, and then all of a sudden it rains one day and they fill with water. I just drain them. We don't want to set them upside down because they don't sit on the stand the same way. The rim is never as fat as the base, and it takes a lot more work to put them upside down. Now, it ain't that hard, Sorry, guys. It ain't that hard. Oh, that's Rodrigo from Predatory Fence. I'll go ahead and answer it. Hey, what's up, Rod? You're live on the live stream. Let me turn on the speakerphone. What's going on?
Well, I had one of our fans and your fans call me saying that I sent a fake $10,000 donation.
Dude, my eyes lit up when I opened up this package, and I'm like, oh, I saw the $10,000 band on there. I'm like, oh my God. And then I read the letter, and then I pulled out the money, and it said, only for movie purposes only.
and he said he came from me?
Yeah.
I didn't send anything, though.
You didn't. It says Rodrigo Rojas, Montauk Highway, Copy New York, and then let me pull it out, and it says, you're telling me you didn't send this. There's a letter on here that says, Reap, for crying out loud, get yourself a new set of wheels, Rod.
No.
And then there's a $10,000 band of movie money.
I did not send it, I promise.
I blame
Dude, I thought it was a great joke. Like the way you sent me, your son's diaper full of Nutella.
I blame DIY Joey.
That's messed up. I wouldn't do that.
Oh, it was funny. It was funny.
I know, but that definitely wasn't me, so I don't know who did it.
Dude, it's from Rodrigo Rojas. R-O-J-A-S. That's how you spell your name, right?
Yeah.
You are Rodrigo, right?
I am Rodrigo. But
Okay, then nope. You sent it. Rod says he did not send this, guys. So somebody out there is a jokester, because this $10,000 band with all these hundreds in it looked amazing from the front. And when I opened the envelope, I was like, oh, and then I felt it, and you can tell it's not real and all that. It was great. Reaper laughed his butt off when I told him.
Yeah, but that wasn't me, I promise.
It wasn't you. That's a shame. We thought it was you, buddy.
Yeah, so my friend Kathy, she just sent me a message. She's like, did you send them fake $10,000 money? I'm like, no, I've been dying for the past 2 days.
You've been what?
Dying. We just got back from Florida, and me, Kevin, and cameraman, we got food poisoning.
Oh, no, that's horrible.
Yep.
You heard it here first on Ohio Fish Rescue Livestream. Rodrigo Rojas from Predatory Fence got food poisoning. Was it an explosive event, Rod?
Everybody thinks it was Joey now.
Yeah, everybody thinks it's Joey now.
I agree.
Yeah, what, Joey? Oh, my goodness.
You know me, if I did, I would tell you.
Oh, yeah, you would tell me. You laughed your butt off about sending me that dirty diaper, and I thought it was real, because Josh kept chasing me, and I'm like, I'm getting ready to punch my son. I'm like, dude, you come any closer, I'm going to hit you. Don't touch me with that. And he kept on, jabbing at me, and I thought it was real, And then finally, when I found out it was Nutella, I'm like, you assholes.
Somebody said, make sure Rich has his drink topped off. I'm enjoying this.
Okay.
Well, Rich, no.
I'm almost empty right here. I have a third one right there. Can you get that for me? Without walking into a wall or falling over.
Maybe. I don't know.
Have you watched the new volunteer here, Skylar? She is so clumsy, Rod. Oh, my God. She walks into walls. She hits her head.
We're on the live stream. You have to remember this.
She's like, I swear to God, she's like a kid that hit puberty and grew 2 foot and
Oh,
don't
you
know
swore
his own
again.
size.
You swore again.
I didn't swear. And
Somebody
don't know his own size and then
You
walks
swore.
into
Did
everything.
I swear?
Jeez.
So how's things been going?
Good, good. Besides being sick, everything's good. But yeah, I just want to let you know that I didn't do it.
Okay, well, somebody's a jokester, and it was quite funny either way. I'd loved if you'd have done it because that would have opened up the the avenue to do something back to you, buddy.
I know. I'm protecting myself right now.
Wait. After that last time,
oh.
stop. You got to stop screaming. The mic is right there.
Rich did swear.
Okay, stop. So anyways, remember last time we come after you with the whole what was it, the neck? I wore the chicken breast on my neck, and I was real short. I put shoes on my knees and acted like I was you. I put on a muscle shirt. Oh my God, that was hilarious, brother. That was so funny. I watched that today and still laughed my butt off. We haven't had a retaliation from you since.
I know. It'll happen. You have to.
He says it'll happen.
It'll happen. What does that mean?
That means
Okay,
it'll happen. I
Jim-
I don't know when it's coming.
Jim Sheasley said, "Do you like that new vodka that I brought you?"
The new vodka. He brought me the stuff I normally buy. I forget what the name of it is, and then he brought me that other bottle of, was it Paramount or something?
Did you like it?
I have to run. I have to go to the shop to take care of the dogs.
Okay, brother, you take care, dude. You didn't have to clarify that. We thought it was hilarious.
No, I know, but if it was me, I would have said it. You know.
Now you're upset that you didn't think of it.
I probably would have put more money if it was me.
Oh, jeez. All right, brother. You go take care of your dogs. You take care, brother.
All right, buddy.
All right, love you, man. Bye. He's so cool.
So did you like it? Thank
What's
you.
that?
Also, Jim Sheasley, he sent $5. Again, and then he said, "Did
Jim,
you like
please
the
let me know what the
vodka
name brands of
you-"
that was because I forget. The one was the same one that I buy, the blue one.
Yeah.
That's the same one I buy, but the other one, the white bottle, it tasted totally different and like super sweet. I like the blue bottle better. What was the other bottle? I think it was Paramount.
I didn't drink any of it, so I have no
Yeah,
idea.
you did. I had you taste it, and you were like,
Oh, it was very sweet.
very sweet. Yeah,
It was good. It was still good.
it was
though.
good, but I like the blue stuff a little better. What's the blue stuff? Oh, go on. Can you go out there and see what that is named?
It's called...
You have to go out there. Poor Skylar.
I'm drunk.
Oh my goodness. All right. Let me see. Pinnacle. That was the name of the blue stuff.
Pinnacle whipped whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, whipped. The whipped cream version. Okay, let's see. What else can we talk about here? Somebody else that needs some help here. Bucky Dodowner says, hope Reaper's new car will have a low fuel. Ding, 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 dinger.
Somebody said, is Bigrich going to get grounded? It's past 8:30.
It's not past 8. Oh, their time. For our time, it's, what is it?
Past 7:30.
Yeah, past 7:30. It's 7:49. We used to always go to 8 anyway. Josh is the one that made it,
Okay.
down to 7:30, so we're only an hour and a half.
So we're making things more fun is what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, see, I was getting a little out of hand. So from 7:30 to 8, I was really sloshing and slurring my words. But that
No,
was...
we both are.
Well, no, it was actually hurting things because I got to stay up and take care of Tracy all night.
Yeah.
So it wasn't working out well for us. So Josh come in and he's like, look, Dad, this makes sense. We're going to have to stop at 7:30. Because as soon as we get off the live stream, I stop drinking. Because I have to take care of Tracy the rest of the night.
Hey, don't worry. I'm going to take over control for you.
What do you mean?
I'll do the drinking for you.
She'll be passed out in 15 minutes.
So don't you worry about that.
Raheem says, Bigrich, make different action figures of you, Josh, and Reaper and Skylar to sell online. I'd love to, but I don't know the first thing about how to make, these things. Stephen Machin says, Reaper needs a truck with dual gas tanks. I told him that, like a little a little truck, like a little S10 or a Toyota Tacoma or something. He does not want a pickup truck.
Listen to this question. Serious fish keeper asked, asking for a friend, any idea on how to treat crabs in my trouser fish tank?
Oh my God, why would you even bring that up? That's terrible. All right. Okay, Dad Life of 3 says, I just joined. Like, why is it still blurry like last week? You're the only one that says this. Last week was clear. This week is clear. And he says he restarted the stream. I don't know, but I've got the laptop going and I can see what people are seeing. I've got my screen going. I can see what I'm seeing. And I've got this screen going with all the comments. So I don't see what you're seeing. It looks perfectly good to me on the live. So unless somebody else has said something, nobody said nothing tonight. Okay. Anything else we can say?
Oh, Karen Lee said I look like Snow White. Somebody said I drink
Maybe
some.
Snow White's wicked stepsister. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Oh my goodness. What's up, AZ Fish Room?
Hey, how you doing, Bigrich?
Doing good, buddy. How you doing? Does the live stream look blurry at all? We didn't have nobody said anything but one person.
Stream is good quality.
It's good quality? Okay. So it's something on their end or something then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I have a challenge.
Drink for me. I can't drink.
You have
I-
what?
I have a challenge.
You have a challenge for me. Well, what is this?
Well, you remember how we have the section 30?
Yeah, that ain't working.
We tried it.
So, that was Skylar, 45 seconds.
Uh-huh. Dude, she didn't even get 11 and 30 seconds. Extra
I got
15
11
seconds.
and 30 seconds. Shut your mouth.
Another 15 seconds ain't going to help her. I may win that. That was close, but not her.
Okay.
You got only a few more than me.
60 cheese balls between the two of you.
No, that's the same 30 cheese balls in 30 seconds.
We need
What, are you
water.
crazy?
We need water. Water's not being drank tonight.
Maybe if we pre-soak them all in water and we drink them, that would work.
Water is not being done tonight.
All right, any new comments, people?
Alright, so you're not up for it then?
Oh, dude, we already tried, and you're not helping us with these little, mind tricks, these Jedi mind tricks you're trying on us. He says 60 cheese balls in 30 seconds between the two of you.
No.
No, that's the same thing as 30 cheese balls in 30 seconds
I
for
heard
one of us.
I heard the laughter over the phone.
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah, I know. Okay, it's almost 8 o'clock.
40 cheese balls, 60 seconds between
Maybe
the two of us.
next live stream we're gonna
What do you
find
guys get out of this? We're stuffing our face over here.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm talking about dieting. You're like, stuff more cheese balls down your throat, Rich.
When we get Josh back here, next live stream, or when Joey's back, or when Joey.
It's not funny how you can, pull the strings and make us dance, puppet master.
But when Josh is back, why don't we try it when Josh is back? We'll do the 30-second thing. We'll do whatever, but we'll come prepared with water and everything.
You are really catching a buzz.
I know, I'm drunk. I know.
Well, you got the mic right by you. You got to quiet down some.
I know, that's what I'm just trying to end the live stream right now.
She's going to go pass out as soon as the live stream's over with. All right, we'll think about it for next week. All right, buddy. Take care. Thank you.
All right.
Bye. That's AZ Fish Room, guys.
All right. Were there any other questions? Let's see.
Josh will not allow it. Sebastian Simon says.
Take a drink and then do the cheese balls. I tried that. It does not work at all.
We could soak them babies in vodka. And we
No,
still won't get
it's
them
horrible.
done.
It's horrible. And then Jim Sheasley says you guys have green halos for $2.
Yes, we're getting ready for St. Patrick's Day. I know it's months off, but we're getting ready.
Yeah, somebody said that they were gonna drink for me as well. I drank for them. Don't you worry. Mix those drinks with more water, Skylar.
Serious Fish Keeper says, I thought this was a 24-hour live stream. You know how trash you would be in 24 hours? You can't handle 2 hours hanging with me, girl.
Alright. I think we should call it a night now.
All right, guys. We're going to head out of here. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. It's been a blast. I love hanging out with you guys. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. And, you know, it's just... all I can say is, stay fishy, my friends.
Stay fishy, my friends.
You know what? We try and do these videos, and I try and include her, and then I'm like, okay, Skylar, when I get to the end, I'll say, as always, 1 second break, stay fishy, my friends. So I'm like, okay, and as always, stay fishy, my friends. And she's like, stay fishy, my friends. I'm like, no, that did not work at all. She can't get it right.
Hey, I do the same thing with guitar, too.
Oh, there are all kinds of things coming in.
Yeah, somebody said stay sober. That's not happening.
Oh, my goodness.
So,
Well,
I'll
we've
give
had
you some cheese balls.
We've had a blast with you guys. Thank you for hanging out with us, and we'll see you next Friday. Thanks a lot, guys. We love you all. Skylar, stay fishy, my friends.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Stay fishy,
Wait,
my. Oh
3.
my She's drunk.
Wait, hold on. 3, 2, 1.
Stay fishy, my friends. There you
we
go.
go.